Hey, it's Captain Trips here, and well, I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Deciding to upload a video a little bit more about what I've been doing and more fun stuff. Video games aren't really, I'm not any good at them, so I figure I'll make a video for me to look back on later and see what my setup's like. Right now, I've been getting into fish, and this tank I set up back in March, I think. It's got a Aqueon 75 on here. See, Aqueon 75. A lot of algae in the back there, but beneficial for my fish. I have a little wide mouth pleco. He hides in the rocks back there. But, see, I have 3 yo-yo loaches. These things are awesome. They got a lot of personality on them. Yeah, this is just a standard 55-gallon tank. This air hose there's nothing on it on the other end. So, but I had an air stone going right there under those rocks, but I had to use the air pump for something else. I have a bunch of Java ferns in here. This lily pad keeps growing and then dying back and then growing and dying back. I don't know if it's a lighting thing or these loaches like to gnaw on the plant sometimes, so I don't know if that's it. But one thing you might notice is I have a snakeskin gourami living with a pearl gourami. And that's Petco's fault, because I bought them at Petco. And they sold me 2 different fish, both labeled as pearl gouramis. But, I mean, look at the colors on that fish. Whew. And the size of this one. I mean, my hand up next to it. So it's getting pretty good size. It's probably 4 or 5 inches long now. I just got a couple neon tetras in the back there. There's some other fish coming in here that are in quarantine, but this is what I have right now. And this is my 29-gallon tank. I've been letting it grow up with some of these stem plants here. It looks kind of bad right now. I'm about to do a water change on this tank, as well as a few other ones, so, you know, it's dirty and there's algae on the front of it, but in here I have some platies, and I actually have 9 stir-by Corydoras, but you can't tell that by looking at it. They're hidey little fellas. See, there's one up in there, one there. They're beautiful, beautiful fish, though, if you see them right there. Beautiful fish. But they do like to hide, you know. They're Cory cats, so they're nocturnal. Which reminds me, I actually have peppered Corys in here. These things are pretty big, but they came with kind of crooked spines. So, I don't know about all that. Yeah, that 29 is going to end up over here while I'm doing the water change. Put it right here. Leave enough room for my door to open. Just have this going in my bedroom, so, you know. In here, I've got a couple crawfish that I just caught locally here. Getting pretty big, actually, but he might have eaten the other one because I haven't seen the other one in forever. And yeah, I just run a small internal 5-gallon filter because this is just a little 5-gallon tank halfway filled up. In here I just have a bunch of random stuff. I've got a few other fry tanks because I'm working on breeding out fish, which brings me to this tank, which I'm running on a 5 to 10 gallon sponge filter, and got a little fry in there. Pretty awesome having them breed like that. But there's probably 20 in there. I've tried counting them, but you know, it's hard to count. They're really beautiful fish. I mean, these guys are, I think, about 3 weeks old. They've already grown a ton. If you see on the back, I have those boxes are 1/8 of an inch, so they're probably 3/8 an inch now. Which isn't huge, but they were only about 1/8 when they came out, so. Oh. This is my palm chi fish. Very exotic. Over yonder, this is my newest addition to the tanks. It's just got one of these iridescent sharks in it, and then 2 of these silver tip or black silver cats, black tip silver cats, blackfin silver cats. I don't know what they're called. And then I've got 3 hatchet fish which are staying in here, and then all of these 6 red eye tetras. Those are all coming out. But besides that, I just have 1 balloon ram in here. Yeah, I just set up this tank, so you know the plants are all real short and not well spread out. Should get some behind that rock eventually, and less in the front. I planted these 2 little Java ferns, but I don't know how those are gonna come. They don't look very healthy, but okay, there's that balloon ram. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. There he is, right in that wall. Yeah, eventually I want to do natural wood in here too, like I did in the other tank. I know it's good for the diet. Yeah, on this tank, since I just started it, I'm running sponge filter, which is good just because aeration. And I have a Whisper 60 and some other little tank. I'm about to do a water change on this too, so I haven't actually put a filter in this yet. I just set it up. The parts came in for this one before I was running that one with the filters that are in this one. So yeah, that's what's going on in here though. It's not the best looking tank, but it's not the worst looking tank either, so yeah. Well, that's it. See ya.